going on, guys? It's Dr. Rob here with your 2-minute tip this week. This week we're talking about raking without the ache. So it's a classic chiropractic campaign that our association put out, but we're doing an upgraded, way better version. Their version is nice, simple, and easy stretches, but this one was actually inspired by a patient of mine who came in on the weekend. She lives in Belmont Village with tons of trees, and she was dying and super sore from raking all weekend. So we were actually laughing and coming up with great suggestions on how to actually prevent pain in the shoulders and the back when you're raking your lawn. So the one, she's about my age, and we were laughing because she actually hired a gardener who was a 65-year-old Olympian to actually rake her lawn for her, which I thought was pretty brilliant. I confess that basically all I do is run the lawnmower over it until they disappear, or chuck it over the back fence, basically. The other version you could do is just wait till it blows onto the neighbor's yard, or another favorite of mine is make your kids do it. The point is, don't rake a whole bunch if you don't have to. That being said, if you are gonna rake, there's a couple tips and things you do need to know about raking so you don't hurt afterwards. The key when you are raking is don't bend over a lot. So if you find yourself bending over, that's gonna overuse your low back muscles, your back's gonna get sore, tight, and fatigued, and you'll wake up the next day killing. So make sure when you are raking, stand nice and straight up, keep everything nice and close to you. The biggest thing we do see, because raking is a very different kind of motion than when most people are used to doing, is that you're gonna get actually a ton of use out of your rotator cuffs. And so that's where most people get their soreness, is up in the rotator cuffs, up in their shoulders, and their neck. One of the keys with this is just make sure you keep it nice and close to you. Obviously, the nice, simple, easier way is to take lots of breaks. The harder way is to actually switch hands and rake going the other way. This often feels really awkward, but don't worry, raking is not a surgical thing. It's actually really good for you to rake the other hand. It's good for your shoulders, good for your brain, get you thinking a little bit differently, okay? So if you are gonna rake and you're not just gonna blow it onto your neighbor's lawn or make your kids do it or hire a 65-year-old Olympian to rake your lawn, then make sure you take lots of breaks, switch it up, stand nice and straight, and take your time. Have a great week.